Hello, school amino. This is a solely school amino video that I'm filming, and I will put it on my YouTube channel, but only to advertise my school amino. Most people would do it the other way around. Most people would advertise their school amino on their YouTube, but no, I'm doing it the other way around. I'm doing it backwards. Okay, I'm sitting cross-legged on the couch. That's not good. Okay, this is not an edited video, and it's being filmed at night. This is the rawest footage you will ever get of me. Anyways, fun fact, I never wear makeup. So, this is natural. That's why I have acne all over. Okay. So, I'm playing with my hair. Okay, anyways, we gotta get into this if I want it to be raw footage. Okay. So, next, today and tomorrow are my 1-year anniversary for School Amino. Yay! Okay. So I decided in celebration of my 1-year anniversary, we are going to be doing my School Amino story. I seriously had when I posted the poll for this, I had seriously no idea what that would be. And I guess I have some interesting things about my life, like when I started School Amino and kind of the place I was at and like how I found out about it and stuff like that. And I hope it catches on. Maybe other people will start doing that in celebration of like a certain amount of followers or something. Oh yeah, and by the way, I almost have 500 followers on this platform, which is absolutely insane, cause like I don't even make good quality posts, guys. So like, why do you follow me? Anyways, that's really cool. So I'm going to start. So yeah. 1 year ago today, I was an 8th grader, going to school, going through my first year of like normal public school, because I've been in a charter school for my whole life, okay, before that year. And I'm going to charter school now, but I'm actually going back to the public school next year, because I don't really like the charter high school that is in my area, because reasons. There's not that many good kids in it. It's weird. Okay. Anyways, so in this public school, let me tell you reasons why I left this public school. But I'm actually going back to it because things have changed apparently. And it's not the middle school, it's the high school of that public school. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, so in this public school, I was being bullied beyond belief. Like, I've experienced like teasing and everything like in my elementary school, but this was like hardcore, straight up like I refused to call it bullying then, because I'm like, yeah, things like this happen. It's not bullying, it's bullying. It's bullying, guys. So basically what they were doing is, I'm not going to give the bullies too much time because that positivity. Okay. So these bullies there was like a leader it was like Mean Girls straight up click thing. Let's call the main one Tilly. Okay. So Tilly, she was in my theater class, and she was in my theater class. That's pretty much it. And she also like went into other people's classes during class because like she didn't really go to class that often. She ditched class and she would wait for the teacher to leave certain classrooms, and she'd come in and she'd start doing things that weren't necessarily the rules, okay? And I'm like this good girl who never breaks the rules. Team Halo. And she was pretty brutal. She threatened me with a video and said the video would get me suspended. Apparently, I called this girl ugly, but I didn't. But she could have put it out of context, so I was actually really worried about that. But nothing ever happened, and she actually got expelled from the school, so, and she was just brutal. She made me cry every day. And, in January of that school year, it was Martin Luther King Day here, and no Americans had school, and I'm in America, if you didn't know that. And so I was browsing YouTube. I was pretty like sad and like depressed, like always. And so I was just browsing YouTube because apparently that's what I do when I'm not in a good mood. I just browse YouTube. And because it's like an emotional outlet or something, and I found this YouTuber, and they're like, oh, I downloaded this app, School Amino, and it's amazing, and blah 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 blah. I actually really don't like this YouTuber, so it's weird. I just thought the video I saw was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting, and it was, because it was like thoughts about school, and I like talking about like certain aspects of school, and I get really passionate about that stuff. If you haven't seen from my other posts, I do. And like she advertised this app, and I was like, oh, cool. So they're basically gonna talk about topics of school and maybe like help me with homework and stuff. And I also like making online friends, I guess, because I'm an introvert who doesn't like talking to people, so so I really didn't think about posting anything on this platform. I just kind of wanted to see what was going on and stuff. And then I went on this chat room, 8th grade girls, I think it was called, because I was in 8th grade at the time. Obviously, I'm not in it anymore because, yeah. And then I went to class 2021, because I'm in class 2021. So, I went to the chat rooms, and I met really cool people. I met, one girl was like Jazzy Lee or something, and she was really nice to me. Hair Girl was there, and Sarah, I think Sarah was there too, and then Wink Artemis, and they were like all really nice to me, and I felt like I was annoying them, but they were still being nice to me, so I guess I did something right, or maybe they're just really patient people, probably that. And I just kind of felt like I belonged, and then one person just started following me, and like 10 people followed me, and I'm like, I didn't even post anything on my profile. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. It was all these trending posts that were like, what's in my backpack, my New Year's resolutions, and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that stuff is bad, it's just like not stuff I like to write. And so I was just like, what am I gonna do? I had to do something with these followers, because I felt like it would be annoying if they're like, oh, I followed you and you're not doing anything, you must not be an active person, unfollow. And I'm like, I need to do something. So I decided to, since I have experienced cyberbullying, I'm like, I want to do the opposite of that. So I started creating inspiring posts that people can maybe relate to, and I don't know, just like have it inspire them and kind of dwell and think about these topics. And yeah, so I started being much happier, because it only, even though I probably share too much, it became like an emotional outlet, and it also allowed me to find my voice, since I never really talk to the other students in school. And lots of people started reaching out to me and PMing me and just like asking for help, and I started helping them, and I actually started making a difference in these people's lives, and it made me really happy. And I just felt so happy that I had the opportunity to do that. Even though not much people reach out to me anymore, I would still be glad to help. So if you do need help, let me know, because like I'm always open to that. Or even if you just want somebody new to talk to, I'm all open. And yeah, and now I'm here on School Amino with almost 500 followers, which makes absolutely no sense to me, because it's not like I create all these good posts where I'm like, I just create whatever random thoughts come to my mind, and self-deprecation myself, because that's what I do. So anyways, thank you guys so much for this. Happy New Year, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have today. See ya, bye.